Oh my God. Okay. I just realized there's one glitch happened. There was a voice issue. Not a problem. So, hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to the session. And I think now is where you can hear me. There was, I think, a mic issue. I'm so sorry. Yes. How are you all doing? Yes, I got the the feedback of the mic thing. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Aditya. Hi, Neil. How are you guys doing? Yes. Okay, so we are back with another live session. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today on Saturday evening. And it's a pleasure to have you all on this live. Wonderful. So we are doing this session today in order to understand more about the kickball robot. Okay, and kickball robot is part of Witblox Maker Challenge number 58, where we have made an awesome robot which not just follows a line but also kicks footballs or kicks balls like a football player. Okay, and there's going to be an awesome event also on this, which is going to come up next week, where we will have the best makers, the best robotic makers from all over India participating in matches and vying for the first prize. Okay, so and in fact some of the makers are already here, the makers who are going to be going for the top prizes. So Witblox is not just a place where you build robots and you build awesome solutions, but you also upgrade your skills with these kind of makers, and you aim to be India's top maker when you are a part of the Witblox community. So that is what our Witblox community is about. And yeah, thanks so much, Aditya. Aditya is saying very good. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for joining in today. And so today's live, what we are going to do, we are going to actually talk about what is like all the details about the event, which is coming from next week onwards. So we have an amazing competition where people will not just showcase their robots, but it will be a time-based challenge where people will be competing against each other, and there are some amazing prizes also to be won. Okay, so for the people who are joining in for the first time, I'll be sharing other details. I'll be sharing a screen also, a presentation. So don't worry that sir, what will we win? What all can be won? So that details will be covered into this session. So don't worry about that. But yeah. So before we start with that, yeah, Neil is saying yes, we can hear. Yeah, thank you so much. Good, good, good. Okay, so yes. So before we start, yes, just taking a quick pulse check of the live. Sorry, saying hi. Aditya said very good. Neil is now saying yes, we can hear. Okay, so let me. So the way we'll do this session. So this is an ask me anything about the Witblox Kickball event. It's coming up next week. And what I will do, I'll share my screen to you guys, and we'll go through the presentation. I have a presentation prepared especially for the competition, and I'm sure you guys have many questions to ask us and many doubts which you want to clear. So I'll share the presentation. We'll go through the presentation one by one, the points of the presentation one by one, and around the like when I say a particular point, you guys can ask the questions and ask your doubts about it. Yes, we already have the questions coming in, so it's good. So first question by Om is asking, when will the winners be revealed? So Om will reveal the winners. So there are, in fact, the best part about this challenge is that there will be two different categories of winners, one for the challenge and one for the competition. The winners will be revealed, I think, on the finals of the competition. So the dates and things for that will be announcing as and when the event progresses. But yeah, we will be announcing the winners. And in fact, you can ask your friend Neil, who's also in the chat. So he won a very cool latest blocks from us as a grand prize, the remote control blocks, which is TX and RX new edition from us as a grand prize for his design last time in the Rescue Robot Challenge. Okay, so we are giving out a lot of prizes, and it's this thing. Yes, yes. Aditya and sorry had made KBC. Okay. Yes. So let me pull up the presentation before we go further. And yes, just a second. Wait a minute. Yes. Let me turn on the slides. Yep. Yeah. And let me make it full screen so that it's also visible to y'all. Okay. Can somebody type a yes in the comment box if you're excited to see more about the kickball robot competition? And let me pull up the slides till then. Second. Yeah, so I think the slides are now visible, and I can confirm that from YouTube. Yeah, the slides are now visible, and these are the latest set of points about the Kickball Robotic Competition. So just to inform you guys, the registration for the Kickball Robot Competition, which is the Kickball Challenge Competition, has already begun, and we also have a website for that, which we'll be going on to shortly. But let me set the agenda for this meeting, for this live session. Yes. So this is the agenda for today's session, and let me just verify whether the slides are changing. Yes, the slides are changing. Great. So this is the agenda for today's session, where we'll be discussing the following points. The first point is, when is the last date? So we gave a few extensions as we discussed in the previous live sessions, because of some of the makers had exams, some of the makers were facing some technical issues, things like that. So we've been giving some extensions, but now finally we have reached on to the end of this event, and today we'll be sharing the final date, after which we'll be starting soon with the matches also. We are going to talk about the competition website, and in fact the competition website has a very cool thing about the prizes also, which I think you should definitely check out in the live session only. How to register for the competition and rules is also something that we are going to talk about. Which Witblox makers have made it? So many makers are asking me, who all made the challenge, sir? Who all made this robot? Which robot did you like, sir? So you can actually check which more people have made this particular robot, and who are going to be our competitors for this particular event. So that itself, and that also is coming up in this presentation. And last, but I am sure it's not the least, when are the matches starting from, and what is the format of the matches? Okay, so those things also we'll be touching upon in today's live, and I'll let you know some of those details. Okay, so this is going to be the agenda for today's live session. And yeah, finally we have the final date for the kickball robotic event, and the final date for submitting your robotic entries, and this we have sent as message to the more than 2 lakh plus makers all over India. So the 31st July is the last date of this of submitting your robot for the competition. And mind me, there will be no further extensions which shall be given. So be aware of that fact. So 31st July midnight is till when we are taking in the competition entries, and so that is the last date before which you have to prepare your robot and upload it on the Witblox app. Okay, so just 2 steps: make your robot and upload it on the Witblox app is all you need to do in order to get a chance to participate in the competition. Yes. And how can any discussion be complete without talking about the prizes of this event? Okay, so the prizes of the event, they are two major category of prizes. One is for the challenge on the app, where we'll be giving an AI chat blocks, which is the latest edition of the AI blocks from us, as the grand prize. And second, for the competition, there'll be a big prize pool, which is the prize for the event. Okay, and for many newcomers, you may wonder, what is the prize pool exactly about? What am I actually going to get? Am I going to get cash, or am I going to get bitcoins from which I'll claim discounts? So let me share you the details. Yes, so we have a cash prize. We have cash prizes for the competition, and we have first, second, and third prizes for the best timings also. But there is a slight change of plans. Okay, thoda sa plan mein change hai. What we have done this time, in fact. So in fact, this time we have created a prize pool, where basically, apart from the prizes which we are already promising, for the more number of participants in this event, we'll be giving the prize pool, which is the total amount of money which will be going to the prize winners, that will increase. Okay, and how it will increase, in fact it will be more clearer when I show you the website also, which is the amazing website for the kickball event specifically. Okay, so I'll be showing you the website very soon, but basically the thing of the event is, more the participants, the prize pool will be increasing by that much. Okay, so let me, I think, yeah, I think so. Just for people who are still wondering how to take part and how to be a part of this event, all you need to do is again build the kickball robot. The video and all the details regarding to that you can already find in our other videos on the channel. So just build the robot, and we have shown 6 balls. But if you build it even with 1 ball, you are eligible to come in the competition. Okay, build the robot and upload its video on the Witblox app. That is the only precondition to be a part of this competition. And yeah, and the second part is, once you do that, in fact, for the people who are already done this, we'll be sharing the links personally with them, which is the Kickball website. Okay, so now what is the Kickball website about, and how is it going to help you understand the competition better? Let's have a look. Okay, so what I will do, yes. So the competition website, as many people were frequently asking us on our maker community, on Instagram, on YouTube, when will the competition go live and when will the prizes also be announced? That was one of the things which was being constantly asked. So the website is finally live, and let me show you let me give you a glimpse of how the website looks like. Okay, let me just stop sharing my screen. Yes, let me just share my screen of the website, and this is how the kickball website, the kickball competition website actually looks like. Okay, so this is the website for the kickball challenge competition, and let me make it live for you guys. Yes, now the website is visible on the screen also. Okay, so this is a website for the kickball challenge competition, and for people who had confusion related to what the prize pool is about and what are the prizes actually which are going to be for the competition winners. Okay, this is what I wanted to share with you all. Okay, so as you can see, the cash prize details are mentioned in the first part of this website only. So these many amazing prizes can be won by you if you participate in the competition. Okay, so and if you see, till now 2 people have registered. So the prize pool has increased, and each time a new person signs up, each time a person who has already made the challenge signs up, the prize pool will only increase. So the possibilities are endless, and in fact you can take home a bigger prize each time you make the robot and you call your friend also in to join the competition. Okay, so do make the robot and share it with 3 more people also when you make the robot. Okay, so this is what the prize pool is about, and the prizes will keep on increasing, only the first, second, third prizes. Okay, and 6,000 is current, 6,400 in fact is what the prize pool is at currently, and I'm sure by the end of this week the prize pool will go up. Okay, so this is what the website is about. All you need to do is register on this website, and for the people who have already made the robot, let me just quickly tell you what are the steps which you need to do. So for the competition, all you need to do is click on register now, okay, which is this link. There's a small participation fee which is 199 rupees for each participant who wishes to join the competition. Okay, and in fact many people were asking us also yesterday, is it compulsory to join in the competition and things like that. No, it is not compulsory to join in the competition. If you have made the video and uploaded it on the Witblox app, you have already participated in the challenge. Okay, so for winning the AI chat blocks, you've already made your entry. Apart from that, if you are if you are wanting to hone your robotic skills further, if you are wanting to be among the top makers in India to participate in this robotic challenge, you can come to this event and show off your robotic skills, and these robotic skills will only help you in your career. Okay, so all you need to do is click on register now, pay the registration fee, and all the options are available. In fact, multiple options are available, UPI and this thing for payment. And once you do that, your name will register in this website, and you will be invited for the matches. Okay, So that is all you need to do in order to participate in the challenge. The challenge details are also mentioned. What is the challenge about? And the FAQs, which are your frequently asked questions, as well as the rules are also shared on this page itself. In fact, for the people who for the benefit of people who have joined the live, we'll be discussing each of these rules live. So stay back in the session till the end, because all your rules related doubts and all your rules related queries will be solved in this session only. So don't worry. Many of the people were already messaging me how should we implement this, what is this rule about, etc., etc. So we'll be talking about all of these things during the live. I've made specific slides for that. Okay, but this is the website which you need to log on to in order to participate in the competition. Okay, and for people who are joining us for the first time, the match related details: who is having a match with whom, what is the status, who is actually going to reach the final, and what are the prizes if I join as an audience. All the details will be dropping on this website itself. So make sure to register and keep looking at this website whenever time permits and whenever you get a chance. Okay, so the name of the website is web.witblox.com/kbc, and this first time you need to sign up, and then you can view all the details on this website. Okay, I hope that is clear. Let me just check if there are any questions about this website. Okay, let me see. What is judgment criteria for winning? Okay, so the judgment criteria, Om, is going to be the timing of the robot when it has kicked 6 balls. Okay, and we are going to talk more about it before the session ends only. So stay tuned till the end. I'll just explain that rule also. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, time is the criteria. Yes, there will be separate prizes for the likes and designs on the app, and yeah, so that is what you should be looking out for also. Great. How long competition is? This was asked by Neil. So competition is going to be from the next week, which is August, and the dates we have a pointer for that. I'll be sharing that with you, so don't worry about that. Okay. Yes. So let me go back to the slides, and I think there are no questions related to the website. If there are, please keep dropping them in the chat box. Okay. And let me just pull up the presentation. Yes. So this is the competition website. The competition website is something we already talked about. Yes. Now let's go to the rules quickly. And there are 6 rules in total. So have a look at each rule, and you can take the screenshot of these things, like just to remember it properly. And in fact, if you want, drop like just let me know if you want the slides also. We can share the slides also with you, the PDF of the slides. Okay. So we'll start with rule number 1, and rule number 1 goes something like this: that so since this is like a line follower robot with a kicking mechanism, you should not touch the robot once you have started the power button, and touching it is not permitted once you start the robot. Okay, so that is rule number 1. Touching the robot is not permitted once the power button is on. Okay, so then the robot is to operate autonomously without you touching it. Okay, that is the rule number 1. Pretty simple to understand. Yes. So this is the rule which I think few people had confusion about. People were messaging me about it and asking me about it. So this is the rule number 2. So the rule says the kicking mechanism should be in the center position when the ball is not being kicked. Okay. Now, as per the challenge, we are to kick 2 different color balls, and we have to kick them in a specific order. Okay. Now, although all of that is understood, now let me just quickly explain what I mean by this. And we have also added dragging is not allowed. Okay. So essentially, what I mean by this is that the kicker mechanism, which is the part which helps push the ball or kick the ball, that should be in the center position, as close to the center as possible. If you see the image on the left, so it should be as close to the center as possible to avoid dragging of the ball by just the arm being there in the side position. Okay, So the position, the image on the right is only allowed when you're kicking the ball and not when you're, when the robot is moving. Okay. So try to make sure that for this competition, your robot, the kicking mechanism of the robot comes back to the center each time when you kick the ball. Okay. So that is the rule number 2. And I'm sure there must be some doubts. So keep dropping your doubts in the chat section. I'll be answering them once we go through all the rules. Okay. Yes. So this is the next rule. Kicking mechanism should operate without touching. Okay. So as we have talked about it in the challenge video also, you should make the mechanism hands free as far as possible, and you should not touch the kicking mechanism once it starts. Okay. As per the rule number 1 also. So you can make the robot move autonomously, but you should not touch the robot when the kicking mechanism happens and the kicking action is happening. Okay. That is rule number 3. Yes. So this is a rule I want all of y'all, whoever is joined the live, I want all of y'all to pay attention to this one, because this one is going to be a major one in the competition also. So when we launched this challenge, many of the makers from our community, they reached out to us and they were sharing their timings, like how much timing the robot took to kick all the balls in the specific order. And one idea one idea many people had during the challenge, during shooting the video. Sir, what if we kick the wrong color ball and we take that 10-second penalty? Okay. So we had already informed that there is a 10-second penalty if you kick the wrong color ball. So there are two color ball. In the video we have mentioned pink and orange, I think so. But any two different color ball, three of each color is okay. Yeah. But there was one thing which many people were considering. Sir, shall I do something like this, that I'm kicking the right color ball, let's say ball number 1 and ball number 3. But let's say I'm kicking ball number 2 also, sir, because it is also in the same direction. I'll kick that ball and I'll take the 10-second penalty. But sir, at the end, no, my timing is getting reduced by a lot if I take the penalty also. Okay. So there is one crucial thing which I want to share with all of y'all. So kicking the wrong ball, as it is mentioned in the rule, that definitely has a penalty of 10 seconds. But along with that, there's a small important detail that you need to remember. And that is, even if you kick the wrong color ball, the 10-second penalty will be added to your time. That's for sure. But after you kick the wrong color ball, you have to place the wrong color ball back in its original position. So essentially, kicking the wrong color ball will not be counted as kicking, and you have to do that kicking once again. Okay. So this is one rule I want you to truly take a screenshot, truly take notes of this one, because kicking the wrong color ball is not going to give you a specific advantage. Just remember that fact. Okay. So that trick will not help you save time, essentially. Yeah. Let's go on to the next rule. Yes. So now many people were asking, what is the criteria for judging, and like how will be judged and how will the timing part be recorded? Okay. So a live timer will be set up where your attempt is being made, and the timer shall start when the power button is turned on by you, and the timer will stop when the last ball, which is the last ball in that series, will be kicked off. Okay. So that will be, and in fact, whatever timing that will come to, that will be your timing for this event. Okay. So I hope these many rules are clear. Yeah. And last but not the least, please follow the measurements which are given for the field. Okay. So we had requested for a 2-meter long line follower track and straight track, no turns and things like that. 6 balls of 2 different colors were placed at some distance apart from the start line. Okay. So the first ball should be 60 centimeter away from the starting line, and between the ball and the line follower track, it should be a 10 centimeter distance. Okay. So please follow these dimensions when you're making your this thing for the competition. For submitting the video, now all of these things are not essentially needed, but during the competition, the measurements and everything will be needed. So do measure it before coming for the competition, and we'll guide you also before the match. So don't worry about that. But these are the guidelines to be followed for the competition. Okay. So now let me do one thing. Now that the rules have come to an end, let me have a quick look at the chat. So I hope you've been dropping your questions in the chat about the rules section, and let me know if there are any questions. I'll just have a quick look at them. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Arosha is saying almost big brained. Okay. I don't know what the context was. Okay. Acha. Oh, I think Neil and this thing are having a discussion about that the wrong ball mechanism, kicking the wrong ball. So yeah, I hope that rule is clear and very distinct to everybody. Okay, so let me have a look at the chat. Can you tell a good way to attach a servo? This is being asked by Learn with Om. A good way to attach servo. See, um, so I can suggest you many ways, but ultimately you have to actually try it out and find it. So one way, as we have already shown in the video, is to put it in front of the car after the distance sensor. So ahead of the distance sensor, we have used a small cutout of a DIY board and stuck the servo motor on that particular board. Okay. And in fact, because it's a small piece of board and it has a small holding part also, the foam based car, so that is why the stick, like that is why the kicking mechanism stays very much intact, unless like you pull it out or something. Okay. So that is one way. You can actually have a look at the submissions of other people also in order to do the sticking, in order to set up the kicking mechanism properly. Okay. What is the link for the website? Sorry, the link for the website is, I'll drop it in the chat also. Let me just share my screen and show it to you. This is the link for the website. Let me turn it on live. So the link for this thing, the website is web.witblox.com/KBC, which is Kickball Competition. Yeah. So I'll drop it in the chat also. Thanks for asking that question. Let me share it in the chat. Yeah. I have put it in the chat. I don't. There's some discussion going on between Neil and Arab. Yeah, 40 centimeter between two ball. That's another important dimension for the field. But yeah, so those are the main rules for the competition. And so now, guys, keep dropping your questions because like we are going to quickly come to the conclusion of the session. There are a few more informations I'll be sharing this thing. And once we do that, we are going to come to your questions only. Okay, so keep sharing your questions in the chat box, in the live chat. Let me just go back to the slide. 1 second, let me pull it up. Yes, so I hope all the rules are clear. We'll be sharing a PDF of this thing also. So don't worry of of how to record it and how to use it. Yes, so till last week, there were these many makers who had made the challenge, and this week we have two new makers who have made the kickball robot. Pranav, in fact, I talked about Pranav. I had seen his video just last Saturday only. He was the first one to make the kickball robot challenge with the AI blocks also. So for people who have the mega kit with AI or the 101 robotics kit with AI, there is a great news for you. You can still make the kickball robot with the AI blocks also. All you need to do is you need to show it gestures and the robot will start working based on your gestures. Of course, you need to practice it a bit and you need to practice the kicking part a bit. But I think Pranav's mechanism is really cool. So Pranav does deserve a shout out for his kickball robotic mechanism with AI. And we have also shared a reel and shorts on our channel about Pranav's mechanism. So do check that out before leaving this live session. And Sunny, one of the makers from the previous maker challenges, has also completed the robotic challenge. And congratulations, Sunny, and congratulations to all these makers. I am hoping to see all of y'all in the competition in the mega battle, where last time the winning margin was just zero point 0.2 seconds. Okay, so I am hoping to see all of y'all in the competition and in the live event which is going to happen from next week. And now the next question will also come up. When are the matches starting from? Yes. So the matches will be starting from next week Friday, and just a request to all the people who are participating, do let us know, do get in touch with us if you have any doubts regarding to this thing, regarding to the setup and things like that. We'll start the matches from 4th of August, and it will go maximum up to 19th of August. We'll let you know the dates, the final dates. These are the tentative dates, 4th August to 19th August, and the matches, how it will be conducted and what is the format, we'll come to that question next. But these are the general dates: 4th August, which is Friday, to 19th August, which is a Saturday, 2 weeks later. Okay. Yes. So this is going to be now for the people who are wondering what is going to be the format for the KBC competition. This is going to be the this is going to be the format for the kickball competition, where we'll be doing the league matches in groups of three. So league matches in groups of three we'll be starting off with that. Then we'll have challenger round, where leaders will be facing off with challengers like the kickball event, and part four top people from this round will be going into the finals. Okay, so matches of three in the league stage. Then there will be a leaders versus challengers in the next round. And lastly, the four finalists from this, the four people with the top timings, with the best timings, they'll be going to the finals of the robotic competition, and they'll be battling it out for the prize pool. Okay, so this is the format, and it is similar to the rescue bot competition format only, not much different. But for people who are joining in for the first time, they may have a few doubts, which you can surely ask in today's live also, and you can get in touch with us later also. Okay, so this is going to be the format. Okay, and yeah, so that's the format. Yes. Now we can go on to the questions, and we can have a chat about all the rules, all the doubts, and things like that. Yes. What was your time? So it's good. There's a discussion going on in the chat. What was your time when you tested KBC robot? So I think in the spirit of collaboration and this thing, you guys can share your timing. But if you feel like it is too private and it gives an edge to other people, maybe you can hide it for now, I guess. But during the matches, everybody's timings shall be visible, shall be recorded, and shall be broadcasted live. So stay tuned for that. Okay. And second, yeah, I think this is just discussion. Second, yeah, I think I answered this one, which was from Om. What is the judgment criteria for winning? But apart from that, if you guys have any question, do drop it in the chat box. Yeah. Om is, I think I missed this question from Om. Is this the first time that there's a website for challenge? It's not exactly the first time, Om, but essentially this time what we have enabled a prize pool. So the prize which the winners can take home, it keeps on increasing. So, I mean, almost reminds me of that meme, like the meme, 25 din mein double. So that yes, so basically you can increase your winnings by calling some of your friends also to join this event. So that is one thing you need to keep in mind. Yes. And yeah, I think Neil asked this question. Yeah, prizes for like and design, question mark. Yes, so on the app, the people who have already uploaded the video on the app, for them there'll be a prizes for the most number of likes, and there'll be a prize for the best design. Okay, so that will be definitely giving out. In fact, I and Neil were just talking previously before this live. We had a discussion, is like what are the features of this AI chat blocks, and what is this AI chat blocks about. So let me tell you, it is like one of India's first robot. If you guys have seen the videos on our channel, it can interact in a voice assistant manner. It can already interact in an Alexa kind of manner. Okay, so I'm actually, like, speechless by the amount of projects that are possible by this particular blocks. Okay, do check out those earlier videos also. In fact, if you saw, yesterday only we released a video where we were controlling a car based on voice commands given to the AI chat blocks. Okay, so that blocks you can win by taking part in this challenge. That is your reward for this challenge. If you take part and if you win the award for best design or most number of likes. So do think about participating in this challenge. And let me just check if there are quickly any questions. Acha, he was asking my time. Okay. So my time, it was about 30 to 35 seconds when we were trying it. And in fact, what do you call it? In fact, we didn't try, I was not trying any special technique with the same things I was trying. It was about 30 to 35 seconds only when we were trying it. Okay. So, and in fact, during the matches, of course, you'll get to see others timing also. So be ready for that. Okay. So, but if there, yeah, what is your time? Yes, cool. Okay. So, on that note, I think both get AI. Yes, both will get AI chat blocks and like the newest blocks from our family. So, stay tuned for that. And the matches and all the details have already been shared with you. Just drop a yes in the chat box, the people who are joining us live. If you want us to share a PDF of that, the thing, of the presentation, and we'll definitely consider sharing it in the groups and in all our communications. Okay. Yes, both will get AI. Neil says timing is 40 seconds. Neil, good job, yeah. Wonderful. So I think, and like you're also considering some improvements. So do work on that. I'm sure you can go sub 40 and you can go sub, what do you call it? Sub 20 seconds also with little bit of more practice and this thing. Yes. Yes. That was nice. Yes, that was a nice car. Neil is talking about the AI chat blocks for a car which we had made. Okay. So, so thank you so much to everybody for joining this live session, and we'll be sharing some of the competition details with you all in all our pages: YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, wherever you are. So don't worry about missing out on the details. And the matches are going to start from next week. So do subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you can be informed of further updates. And on that note, let me end today's live. Thank you so much to everyone who joined, and see you on the other side of the kickball competition. Thank you so much and bye.